University of Messina, a Master in Communication, Marketing and Management, and one in Europlanning. Among the various important projects in the field of information technology are the digitalization in virtual reality of the Church of the Nativity in Arbanasi, Bulgaria, and other similar projects in Malta and Italy. Among the various industrial plant engineering projects, the Interconnector Malta, interconnection between the Italian and Maltese electricity network, the renovation of the Hilton Hotel Malta, the construction of technological systems at the Saint-Luc Clinic in Belgium, police station also in Mons, Belgium, Maison de Repos, Liège, Belgium, St. James Hospital, Malta, Polidano Group Office, Malta. Keynote speaker at the Webit Festival, Sofia, Bulgaria, and the Moldova Business Week, Republic of Moldova, the SMAO 2021, Milan, Italy, GTEX Global 21 and 2022, Dubai, CES 2022, Las Vegas, USA. Forbes appointed him as one of the most expert in telemedicine and digital health. Founder and CEO of Innova, an innovative startup and that deals with digital transformation and innovative technologies. Among the various most important projects are the digitalization of the Orthodox Church of the Nativity of Arbanasi, as mentioned, and most important project in Malta, Italy, Emirates, and Belgium. His latest innovative projects are CheckMED, telemedicine, WaterCHECK, smart city, and RV-Tech, tourist promotion. Founder of the Iocomprosiciliano project. Iocomprosiciliano is the first benefit corporation in Sicily and represent an international distinctive and specialized brand which tells Sicily to the world through its communication channels and web portals. The numbers of Iocomprosiciliano can be summarized in 320,000 consumer users and about 2,800 registered companies. Many regional, national, and international newspapers have talked about him, including La Repubblica, Millionaire, Radio ICN, New York, Rai 3, National Italian Television, TRM, Video Regione, RGS, and so on. Well, I don't mention all the newspapers as well, because there are quite many, but among them, possibly the most important are Times and Forbes. It's my great pleasure, once more, to introduce him today, to you today, and his lecture will be titled Effective Innovation. I now leave the floor to our Consul General of Italy to give some welcoming word as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Taormina. Thank you for inviting me. Maybe one more piece of information. Giuseppe is married with a soprano, so it's his contribution to Italian diffusion, Italian culture, lifestyle, is very comprehensive, because he goes from economy to culture, and I believe that you really deserve a prize or recognition at some point for that. But anyway, thank you so much again for inviting. This is a very important occasion. I don't know if you all are aware, because as a consulate I'm participating, but we were not involved in the previous organization of this wonderful activity. But today, these days, actually is the Italian Research Day celebration worldwide. And the celebration, the Italian Research Day, is actually something that we organize. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Italy supports in order to promote universities, students, academics, and contacts internationally between again, the universities, the students, and the academics to work together and to develop further research, scientific research, but not only scientific research, because research should be considered, in my understanding, on its comprehensive meaning, and can touch very different points. Today, for example, points and topics. Today, for example, this afternoon, this evening, we will have an activity organized with CTU, but also with other universities here in Hong Kong. It will be focused on architecture and on a specific topic related to architecture. So you are all welcome to join. It will be in Asia Society at 6 or 6:30. At 6. Okay. But apart from that, again, thank you so much for Giuseppe and for his valuable contribution. I met Giuseppe maybe a week ago or 10 days ago, and I thought he was going to leave in about 5 or 6 days, but he's still here, and probably, and I hope it will continue to stay with us for more days, because sharing his knowledge and sharing the important topics that he has to talk about is very important, and I'm sure that he will enrich our experience and it will affect also our daily life, because effective innovation is something that touches the daily life of everyone. Since everything which is innovative then has an impact on our daily performances, our daily contact with and relations. Again, I did not have, as you can see, I did not know that I had to introduce and to say some few words at the beginning of this of the conference, of the seminar. I'm very happy that I had this occasion, but I'm happier to leave you the floor and to tell you again that I'm very honored to be here, very glad. And as we were mentioning before, I really hope that in the future we can continue our cooperation as we used to do in the past. Again, one more piece of information: I've been here for 9 months, since the 1st of September. Many things have changed since then, especially COVID restrictions have disappeared, and that allows to be a little bit more active and to think and implement new projects, to work together and to grow together in the future. So again, thank you so much. I leave you the floor, and I'm very curious about your speech and your seminar. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. I'm Giuseppe Giorgianni. I'm very excited and happy to stay here with you. Many thanks to the Professor Talamini and our Consul Pietro Ficarra. Today I will speak about effective innovation, my method that you improve to innovate every sector. We can change sector, but the method is the same. And now we go around one travel around the innovation in various sectors. And I explain you about what I know my creator is my project I do before and I will do in the future. I start with my presentation. I'm graduate in computer science and Messina University. I have also a master in communication, marketing and management in University of Catania. Another one in neuroplanning. I was a keynote speaker in various events around the world. Webit Festival in Sofia, Bulgaria, SMAU in Italy, GITEX Global in Dubai for 2 years, 21 and 22, and last year in CES of Las Vegas. It's very excited events because for one engineer, ICT engineer, speak in CES of Las Vegas is a very, very excited experience. And last year, Forbes dedicated me one TV program, 30 minutes interview, and appointed me as one of the most expert in telemedicine and remote care in Italy. So I will speak about effective innovation. And I would like start from one thing that all persons have of innovation. Often all people think about of innovation as something that comes about in technical office thanks to a genius mind in a completely random way. This is not correct, because I think it's very different, the invention to the innovation. But now I would like give you 3 words: creativity, invention, and innovation. Creativity is ability to create, and this is the prerequisite for invention and innovation. Invention is the art of creating, and here he produces new knowledge. Innovation is transform the idea in application and producing a new product or new process. Here I would like to you the difference between invention and innovation. Invention is a single act. Innovation is a structured process. It's a very important this because you can change the product, you can change a processes in a company, you can change a sector for innovation. There are many ways to innovate. Improving the performance of the product, certainly. Creating a new one, building around it a set of services, innovating internal processes, modifying key activities and to reduce layoff and waste. It's a very important point, the last one. The kind of innovation, disruptive or radical, I like this one, or progressive or increasing. One example, disruptive is Netflix or Uber or WhatsApp. My mom is dream. Don't think that today he can call or he can send a message by WhatsApp, but WhatsApp, WeChat, transform our life. This is a disruptive innovation. Progressive is, for example, the various version of iPhone. Every year the Apple change the iPhone with new technology, new future. But this is a progressive innovation. I think that there are 5 competitive strategies to innovate. This is my method for effective innovation. Changing mindset, finding time to innovate, starting from the customer is a very important this point, because every time a lot of companies don't think to the customer but think to the product, and is wrong, because you need to think about the customer before the product. Turning the workplace into ideas incubator and create a customer service that support the innovation is another very, very important point. But now start. Change your mindset. Innovating means allowing your mind to accept risk ideas. Sometimes in the company, in the business company, don't think this point, or think and don't do innovate for this reason. Solving other problems, other people problems. sometimes we don't have more idea because don't solve other people problem. It's very, very important for one businessman because in every company we have only one process. But if you think in another company, in another mindset, in another processes, this is a very, very important point. Work and interact with the people who are different from you is another very important point, because I think we to meet a lot of people around the world. The last point is travel a lot, because if you meet a lot of people, you meet a lot of mindset, and you change your mindset. You have you teach. You learn, sorry, you learn a lot of new things. Get out of your comfort zone. You go out your comfort zone and learn new things in order to combine them with old experience. This is very important. The second point, find time to innovate. There always seem to be no time or no resource to innovate. This is a third point for many companies and many people. But nothing could be more wrong. It's very important to take some time to innovate, because if your company is a good company, you sell a lot, but you don't innovate for many years, your company died fast. It's a very important this point. When you don't have time to innovate, it's a time to innovate, because it's very important. Sometimes the businessmen don't think this one. Think that it's not important to change your product, to change your services. It's very important to take the time for innovate. And optimizing everyday work means innovate. This simple reality will enable you to start innovate right away. Third point, always start for the customer. I spoke before that this is one of the best point of my method. And I give you some question. What is important to him? What he is dissatisfied with? What he does not find in our office? What he does not find in the market? It means understanding what is important to him, what he is dissatisfied with, what he is not find in our offers and on the market. It's very, very important. In every my creator, I started for this point, because it's very, very important to start from the customer. Fourth point, turn the workplace in an incubator of ideas. An innovative company is ready to try, to fail, and to start again, thanks to everyone ideas. It's a very important, listen all idea in the company. If you have 100 people, you ask to the under 100 people the same question, and you take all reply. It's a very, very important. The feedback is very, very important to change, to innovate the company. The last one, create a customer service can support innovation. It's a very, very important this point, because when you innovate one product, for example, and you fail, it's very important you have a customer service that give to the client the correct information. And a mistake can also be an opportunity to retain one's customers. It's very important because sometimes I read from on web a lot of case of a company that fail is innovation product, but they give or take an opportunity to the fail. It's very important. Errors. Sometimes we can to do some error, but here there are some error that you take for more innovation. One must to be able to fail. One must fail quickly because you have an issue of the error do you have in your processes innovation. One must stop and think hard about your mistakes. It is the speed with which one makes mistake that is the best proxy for the innovation's progress. It's a very important this point because sometimes the speed is very important. You know what you have an error in your innovation process. Names of innovation. It's another point you take your attention at this point. Being afraid, copying competitors. Sometimes some business people start for this point. Copying competitors take a good product and I copying the same. Is not good for innovation. It's a very not good. Thinking we have always done it this way. Falling in love with one's own ideas and investment experienced as a problem. This is the enemies of innovation. It's very important. You appoint this point because it's very important. Know these enemies of innovation. But now I would like to explain you about my creator. This is my heart because I like my children. I graduate in computer science in 2001 and I had a great opportunity to take one work in IBM, but I would like to start my company, my business company, because I think sometimes my idea is important for me, and for me is important go up over the world. But I started for Innova. Innova is my business company in Italy. We have 4 offices today, born in 2017, just 5 years old. But today we have 4 offices, 2 in Italy, in Milan and Milazzo, and so north and south Italy. 1 in Sofia in Bulgaria, 1 in Chisinau, and now the next month we will open in Dubai, in Emirates, and I hope at the end of this year here in Hong Kong. In 2018 I went in Google for one Google experience in Los Angeles because I would like test the virtual tour of Google. Everyone know the virtual tour of Google. I think it's a very good idea from Google, but I think Google have a very good product, but you can't put inside some hotspot information. And I design and develop one new architecture, new platform, architect platform that introduce inside the Google Virtual Tour some hotspot information, and we now we digitalize the older church in Bulgaria, in Arbanasi.